Let's start with Samuel, who says, which one of the Pirates movie is your favorite, and which one was the best to shoot?
Well, that's a good question, Samuel. I would say the freshness of the first Pirates film was kind of a great surprise to us all, you know, and certainly it was a great surprise to Disney when I came in with Captain Jack. But beyond that, I mean, I haven't seen the second or the third in the series, but and I haven't seen this one either. But I'd say this one has something that's on par with the first. You know, there's a real freshness to it.
From Christian, Susan, and Tim, do you still do normal things like buying your own bread or doing laundry?
No.
Here you go, that's good. What's the best memories you had from shooting this movie? That's from Cindy.
From Cindy. What's the best memory of shooting this movie?
That was for.
The whole thing, really. The experience was magnificent. But I'd say my best memory of it is during the process, how fun it was. I mean, the amount of laughter that happened during takes and in between takes with all of us, Penelope, Ian, Jeffrey. I mean, that's really what you take away.
You live part of the year in France. Do you speak French, and what do you think of Switzerland? Have you been there?
Oh yes, I've spent a lot of time in Genève, and I adore it. You know, every time I go there, it's just something like you feel like you've come home. You know, you're always welcomed home.
Do you have friends there, or you just go for the pleasure?
Yes, I do. I have a very good friend who lives there, a writer friend of mine, lives in Geneva.
Each time I see you on TV, we never speak French together. Are you still shy about it, or is it just because?
Très timide.
And the last question is from Ivona. I heard you never watch your own movies again. Why, after all these years?
I suppose it's related to the last answer, really, in a sense that I prefer the experience of it. I prefer the process and the experience of making the film, and then once I've delivered as many options as I can to the filmmaker, then really it's almost none of my business. So I suppose I just there's something about watching something that's final or the end product that I find uncomfortable.
Thank you, Johnny. You know, all of us wants to see you and Vanessa in a movie together one day. You've been talking about that for a long time.
We're working on it. We're developing a thing called The American Lover, which is a story about Simone de Beauvoir and Nelson Algren. That's a beautiful love story.
Merci beaucoup.